That was an efficient show, man.
Highly efficient.
Like, how did we keep that under 50 minutes?
I don't know. Well, if we've done anything over the last 10 or 12 years, it's learned a little rhythm.
It shows.
You guys did a great job, and I think a lot of it has to do with the fact that you didn't drift off into any long tangents.
Mm.
They were short, dainty tangents.
Using trigonometry to evaluate our show.
Yes.
Yes.
Metric system.
Cool. Well, thanks, man.
Yeah, like you guys hit like a couple of instances. Scott, you just like had a one sentence. Like okay, blah blah blah. This
Perfect encapsulation.
Yeah, I like those anyway because they're, I don't know. You can say a lot. You could use a lot more words, but sometimes you don't need them.
I was just going to speak in emojis, but then I figured that would annoy Scott.
Oh, I would hate it so much.
Would be a visual show.
I hate emojis. I don't know what it is, man. I am so not on board with them. I freaking hate them.
I'm going to do an audio podcast all in emojis.
That's terrible.
Challenge accepted.
I have a startup idea to basically do, peeps, right?
Peeps.
I want to do just emoji peeps, so you can just buy them.
Peeps. Peeps are so bad.
Oh, they're horrible for you.
I feel like Showbot did not reset.
Oh no, it's not working.
Sorry, didn't mean to interrupt. I was definitely seeing Night Attack headlines there.
Let me see. W Scottus 1. Show titles are at DC Link. Oh.
There's a different. Okay, Showbot's got issues today. Got it. And then you guys were putting that link in the chat room, and I didn't understand. Now I get it.
Yeah.
Cool. Oh, this is great.
Got it. Literally, I clicked on the thing that said "Got it." Top, or let me just go through.
They're in alphabetical? No, they're just a lot of allos. Never mind.
Yeah. So picnic. Google says Allo at home. Google home with each home a smaller font. I don't think that works for the titles. The Google Spring Home Show. Allo, is it Google you're looking for?
I've done that joke.
Knock knock, who's there?
Hello, knock knock. Is there anyone at home? That one packs them all in.
I don't want to call it Allo. I would just want to call it Google Chat or something else. Ugh, I hate it. That name sucks.
Which one? Knock knock?
No, Allo. I hate it.
You know what else sucked? iPad.
Well,
totally got used to
No,
it.
Allo is annoying because how do you pronounce it? Do you say Allo? Allo?
I know it sounds like you're trying to fake a British thing. It's like
it's obnoxious.
But that is exactly the kind of thing that if this takes off and everybody's using it, which I'm not saying it will, but if it were, we'd get totally used to saying Allo.
Maybe, but they need to get the kids because that's who they're aiming for. It's all about cat pictures and emojis and whispers and yelling. I mean, it's all about them. That's who they want.
It is.
They're going to change the name in 3 years.
So if they want them, the name Allo is not going to roll off the tongue of my 16-year-old. He's going to be.
I'm doing Allo knock knock. Is there anyone home?
Okay.
That's a good one though.
Because I need to pick it and I like
it. It also looks like a shortening of Allosaurus.
So they're really going for a very specific audience of people who are into allosaurs. Herpetologists
nice.
For the most
part. You know what? They do if they can do dessert items as names. Why can't they do dinosaur? Like this is the Triceratops edition.
See, I.M. Stedman said in 2005, I was thoroughly convinced the Nintendo Wii was going to have to rename itself in the UK.
Well, but no, don't get me wrong. The Wii is dumb, but it's dumb in a Japanese bad naming convention kind of way. Like,
okay, do you want to hear a joke about that? That's very similar. So back in the 80s, Mitsubishi released a car, sports car. Remember the Mitsubishi Starion?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, guess what that's supposed to be?
What?
If you were a Japanese guy that wanted to kind of pull the image of Ferrari with the prancing horse, what would you call the car?
Stallion.
Yeah.
Really?
It totally makes sense, and now you can't stop laughing.
Oh my gosh!
The first time I heard that, I think it was Jeremy Clarkson, right, from
Right.
Top Gear. I think I heard it from him. And it was
But wait,
so
what
funny.
happened to the but that car's no longer gonna be,
No.
right?
But
So
it's
that's
the
Raleigh.
star.
names like Snapchat, WeChat, like I don't know why.
It is racist. That's what makes it so bad. Iron Stedman.
That's why
Napster wasn't much better.
I agree. Although, well, yeah, no, you're right. Napster kind of sucks.
We just got we get used to them.
And there's no more names out there. I just think
Twitter is a dumb name.
But I can't get used to saying "May the Fourth be with you" because it sounds like I'm slurring the word "force."
I actually don't like that. May the Fourth be with you.
I hate it. I don't mind that there's Star Wars Day. I just can't stand saying "May the Fourth be with you."
Because
love
it's
it.
so
I love it so much.
self-referential.
I know.
It's obnoxious.
It's perfect.
To me, these are the same boat. These two things.
It's cringeworthy. I think that's the thing. It's like there's a cringe factor with naming,
Yeah.
and you like how far do you like Allo? I don't know. Hey, there's a title for you.
Allo, I don't know.
Allo was taken, so they had to go Allo.
Allo is cool. That would have been all right. Because it is
Allo. It's like aloe vera. Just say Allo. Allo.
Allo. What are you using? Allo.
Allo.
It's like, oh, you sunburned? No. I mean,
No, I got burned by my friend who was messaging me on Allo, though.
feature wise though, it looked really great. So I'm open minded. I'll give it a shot.
Well, Chad Johnson obviously doesn't watch my show
Oh, Chad, you pink hair and your
because he's text messaging me right
Wait, I
now.
thought Chad had red hair. It went pink.
well, it depends on when you look at it. I don't know what that means, but last time I saw it, it looked a little pink.
Depends on the lighting. Allo.
See?
Knock knock.
Hello.
Knock knock.
Wait, what is knock knock again?
It's
That's the early video thing.
That's the thing where you can see.
Yeah.
Why does that even need a name?
It doesn't.
It just happens, right?
Dumb. A lot. You know what I was getting out of this thing? I don't know. This isn't fair, probably. But everyone always for years and years have talked about Apple's bubble of, not that.
reality distortion.
Distortion field. Google's got one of their own going. They all do. You just feel it in there.
The way I was thinking about it today, because I was seeing your reaction is very representative of many other reactions that I saw today.
Yeah.
And yet there are also people who are way into this stuff and very excited about it. And I think legitimately so. I think what happens is we got in our heads as a tech culture that we had to be blown away all the time.
Yeah.
And that's not true. People can have an announcement. I think the Google announcements today are all perfectly legit. Like, hey, we're trying a new thing. We're trying this new thing. There's nothing in here that I'm like rolling my eyes, other than maybe the naming conventions, right? But every product, I'm like, yeah, that makes perfect sense for them to try. I don't know if it'll be successful, but they'd be stupid not to try these things. I think the Google Home probably has a pretty good shot. It is a fair competitor to the Amazon Echo. I think they needed to have some kind of different take on chatbot, and this is an interesting one. I think the video calling thing is kind of nifty. Again, none of these things are blowing me away, but they're all good efforts, and I think there's nothing wrong with that.
Totally agree. I mean, Apple. No, I wouldn't say they're to blame, but that culture of we expect to be blown away every time anyone gets on stage, no matter if it's Amazon or Samsung or these.
Absolutely, yeah.
It's established and
Because
everybody.
it happens to Apple too. They make some perfectly legitimate announcements, and people are like, "Oh, Apple's lost it."
Yeah.
It's like, well, maybe, or maybe they're just making solid base hits. Get four base hits, you still score a run. People can't hit home runs every time.
I think it's just a long line of kind of the theatrics of product announcements. Not just in technology, but
there's a legitimate reaction to that, right? Which is like you've sold us that you're giving us the most revolutionary thing ever, and so we have learned to have the reaction of this is not the most revolutionary thing ever.
Yeah, exactly.
It's the theatrics, exactly, Roger.
I mean, we all can't electrocute an elephant to prove that AC is a horrible, horrible way to distribute electricity.
Right? Because then everybody be like, Edison did that already. So old. You're just ripping off Edison.
Yeah.
Actually, that's what I'm going to start to say in every announcement from now on. Like, this is really just derivative of Edison.
Yeah, I mean, this is all comes from his original experiments. Maybe even Tesla.
I mean, do they not use electricity? Come on.
Yeah.
Totally. You could give new life to the meaning. Have you seen the elephant or gone to see an elephant? What was that 18 or 19th century phrase?
See a man on a horse? That's not that one.
Seeing the elephant. 1800. It was seeing the elephant. That's the phrase.
Tetzer guy says, we don't expect to be blown away. It's 2016. We deserve to be blown away. Where's my self-driving flying car? Damn it.
We all get
Moeller tried to deliver that, and then the
good old Moeller.
The physics of aerodynamics caught up with him. It's like, oh, I'm not going to put a big wing on it because I want it to look like a car. But if the wing's too short, it won't fly. But it can hover. You see, the idiom to seeing the elephant is an Americanism, which refers to gaining experience of the world at a significant cost.
Oh,
It's like technology. I mean, you gotta pay a lot of money to be
Yep.
blown away these days.
elephant in the room. That's
Takes
a
a
good
village.
Takes a village.
See
Yeah,
an
takes a
elephant.
village to see an elephant in the room. My dad used to do that. He'd mix all his metaphors. He'd say, and he'd get them wrong too. So we used to make fun of him. He'd say, Scotty, he'd call me Scotty. Scotty, you're always putting the horse before the cart. And I go, well, Dad, I think that's where the horse is supposed to go. You know what I mean? And he'd get all mad and say, early to bed, going to work makes a man get the early worm, or some, complete mix-up. And he was so earnest, but it was
great.
Yeah.
Eileen does that a little bit sometimes. It's one of my favorite things about it.
It's great.
I got a good one. It takes a village to feed an elephant, which factually is probably true.
Well, it might, actually, especially if the elephant eats people.
Native people.
Just the natives.
It's
Tourists are off limits.
All right. We are published. Thank you, everyone, for joining us, and hope you had a factual and avoided representative biases time. Put the horse before the cart. Goodbye.